Hello my amazing friends. I am Z. In a cold valley surrounded by mountains and snow, there was a small village called Stonevale. The wind was sharp, the nights long, and the people quiet. Most of them had learned to survive, not to dream. They worked, ate, and reclined in the same habits, afraid of change, afraid of risk. But there was one girl, Lyra, who felt different. She didn't want to just survive the cold. She wanted to live, explore, create. But every time she looked at the forest near her home, she felt the weight of stories of danger, loss, and a sinister force deep within the trees. One winter morning, hunters returned with news. They'd found a corpse in the forest. No name, no answers. Just silence. The village elders concealed the truth. Don't ask questions, they warned. The forest is full of peril. But Lyra couldn't let it go. Why do we live in fear? She asked herself. Why do we let the cold control us? That night, she made a decision. She packed a bag, left a note, and stepped into the snow, into the forest. Alone. The trees stood tall and lifeless. The cold turned her fingers numb. Then, from deep in the woods, she heard it, a loud, echoing shriek. Fear told her to turn back, but her fire burned brighter than her fear. Eventually, she found a hidden hut. Inside, an old man sat near a weak fire, wrapped in old blankets. His name was Kale. He had once come to the forest to write a book, but a storm had trapped him. Over time, he gave up. He chose silence, chose to be forgotten. I let the cold win, he said. I let failure break me. Lyra looked at him and said, "It's not too late. You're still breathing. That means you still have a choice." They spoke through the night. In the morning, Lyra offered him a choice. Come back with me. Help us remember how to live. Kale paused, then smiled. I'll make a wager with life, he said. If I have one more season in me, I'll use it to help others dream again. And so, they walked back together. The village was stunned. The man thought to be dead was alive. And with him came stories, wisdom, and change. Kale taught them how to plant in winter, how to paint with ash and snow, how to believe again. Lyra became a symbol, not of rebellion, but of hope. The village began to shift. Where once was fear, there was now courage. Where once was silence, there was song. Even the children stopped fearing the forest. They no longer let danger tempt them to stay small. They let curiosity lead them to grow. And Kale? He lived 2 more years. In his final days, he told Lyra, "You reminded me that dreams don't freeze, unless we let them." We all face moments that feel too cold, too risky, too hard. But inside each of us is a spark, a fire. The world might be frigid, dismal, or uncertain, but your courage can warm it. Be the one who steps forward. Be the one who dares to care. Be the light in someone else's winter. Fear may knock, but courage opens the door. Let your fire lead. Let your story inspire. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story if it touched your heart.